about unsafe labour practice in manufacturing of electronic products. Unsafe labour practice. It can be defined that behavior, whether intentionally done or not, that could cause workplace injuries, incidents, or even fatalities for the workers. Employers are required to adhere to Occupational Safety and Health Administration (OSHA) laws and regulations in order to protect the workers from injury while they are at work. However, just because there are risks in the real world does not mean that workplace accidents and other sorts of occurrences will occur. In real life, anyone can make a safety error at work regardless of skill level or level of training. Electronics industry. There are lots of people who are employed by the electronics sector worldwide that give a big impact on the global economy, including in Malaysia. So most multinational electronics manufacturers keep their capital operations in their home countries because of the cheaper cost of labor. And some of example procedure in electronic industry, which are manufacturing printed circuit board and also assembling finished electronic products. Each stage involves a unique combination of chemical and also equipment that causing unique safety issues and also occupational health. Next, I will pass to Luqman to discuss more about unsafe labour practice and also how it impacts on the society.
Okay, my name is Luqman Bin Suhaizad, my number is 207075, and now I will continue to present the impact of unsafe labour practice in manufacturing of electronic products in society. So there are 4 hazards that are found that can impact the society. So the first one is chemical hazard. The chemical may be explosive, toxic, or corrosive, and it can be gases such as acetylene, phosphine, and ammonia. So from the chemical hazard, it will impact to society, to their skin, respiratory system, and central nervous system, and lung cancer. So for physical hazard, it will present in electronic work. So physical hazard can be divided into 2, which is noise that is emitted by machinery. The second one is radiation. Repetitive assembly line work may impact cumulative trauma disorder, backache, and strain of the musculoskeletal system. And prolonged visual inspection work may impact eye strain. So next one is work in clean rooms. So work in clean rooms also may impact the workers that is needed for electronic work that require dust-free environment, such as hard disk manufacture and storage media production. So workers require to wear protective caps, gowns, face masks, and boots, and this will impact one health issue, which is recirculated air. So workers are potentially exposed to recirculated solvents and other chemical fumes, and it will cause itch and dermatitis. So for other hazard, it can be communication disease. Outbreak of mass hysteria usually affected young females with low level education that often coming from rural backgrounds. They have problem in adapting to the pace and nature of assembly line work. Some workers had to stress because separated from their family because they are staying in dormitories. In some countries, they will associated behavior which is amphetamine and alcohol use.
Thank you, Luqman. Now I will explain about the real example where the issue could be violated in the past. The example shown as Foxconn factory in Chengdu, China had occurred an explosion that causing 3 people died and also 50 people injuries. For your information, Foxconn factory is an electronic manufacturing company that also supplied to Japanese, American, and also Chinese companies. Notable product that is produced from the companies such as iPad, iPod, Nokia, and also BlackBerry. As we all know that Apple was one of the world's most powerful, wealthy, and successful corporation. However, they treat the workers for working in terrible conditions. According to business reports and advocacy organizations, and other age workers assisted in the production of Apple products, and the company suppliers inappropriately dispose of hazardous trash and fabricated documents. This is clear that it is a violation of employee ethics, even more so when it comes to the health of the employee itself. Apple is not the only company that operates with a problematic supply chain. Companies such as Dell, IBM, and Lenovo also have been documented as being appalling. And because of the tragedy, Foxconn instantly stopped work in all polishing workshops, and the company also overcome the tragedy by increased ventilation and dust removal, and also introduced technology to improve the worker safety. Next, I will pass to Luqman to discuss about the ways to overcome unsafe labour practices.
Okay, finally I will continue to present ways to avoid for government. So first thing first, I will introduce the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994. So OSHA is the legislative structure, is governed by Constitution in Malaysia. The objective of OSHA first is to secure the safety, health, and welfare of person at work against risk to safety or health arising out of the activities of person at work. Second, to protect persons at the place of work. Third, to promote an occupational environment for person at work. Lastly, to provide the means whereby the associated occupational safety and health legislation may be progressively replaced by a system of regulation and approved industry code of practice the standard of safety and health. So for the government, the ways to avoid, the first is strengthen public sector union. It will help the employees bargain for family supporting wage, and it will increasing the quality of public service. So during recession, unions can help ensure that government budget decisions are equitable. So the second one is repeal to right to work laws. So government need to repeal right to work law because this law weaken union by allowing workers to benefit from a union contract. Next, I will explain about ways to avoid ethically. Inethically, first is put someone in charge. We will designate and a person in charge of handling employees' informal concern pertaining to workplace ethics. Confidential hotline. No more unsafe labour practice because the employees are under observation. Second is train your employees. So we need to provide workplace ethics training. Utilize varied instruction methods to engage employees, and experiential learning or roleplay is an effective way to facilitate workplace ethics training. For example, simulate the scenarios about the misappropriation of gas leaking or make more noise in electric work. Personal value related to improper workplace relationship and the organisation compliance with regulatory control. So this will help to avoid unsafe labour practice in manufacturing of electronic products.